35 seconds, everybody. We got race director Kim Carino down there. She's got the air horn. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Runners to your. Marathon. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Oh my goodness. Sacramento has never looked so good. And they are off. It is the Shamrock'n Half Marathon. Wave number 1. The Green Wave.
Inside the stadium. Then we open things up with the 5K followed by the 10K. Here for lucky number 7. It's going to be Walter Hooptamer from Longmont, Colorado. Chaz and Corey Baxter out of Fairfield. Well done, Corey. Fisher, good up for Scott. Good job, Scott. And with that, he is also our 2019 Masters champion. Coming in at a young 41. Good job, Scott. Now we're moving into the top 20 on the men's side. All right, and it is Kevin Clancy from Sacramento. Good job, Kevin. Kevin in the 11th spot. And now we got 3 runners in 2. Look at this good finish by these 2 gentlemen up top. Man, oh man, the speed they save for the end. It is very impressive. Say hello to Chris Norzer, 2nd place finisher on the Masters side. Forrest Ward, I believe he ran yesterday. He's a double header. And Tarek Elzalon from Granite Bay. So 13 are in on the men's side. Here comes number 14, warning track all to himself. So again, Masters top 2 finisher Scott Abbott, followed by Chris Norzer out of Rockland. And this is Jeremy Shawn from Davis. Good job, Jeremy. She's a double header. She was a champion yesterday. Yes, it's Devin Yanko. A double header from San Anselmo. Nicely done, Devin. Wow. Devin going with a double header championship. It's all hers. On the men's side, you can see 3 finishers coming in, and it's going to get fun here for the next couple of hours as everybody pours in to Wrigley Field. So Shawn Remy coming in from Sacramento. Good job, Shawn. Kazumi Oyamaniko coming in. She is our Masters female champion. Remy and Corey Phillips on the women's side, and number 6 on the women's side. Sage out of Union City.
Hey, babe. How you feel?
So those guys are started. My first mile was 5.5 minutes. Second one was 5:40. I popped so hard. And like in the middle, for like a 6:30. I barely missed my fastest time though, because I went so goddamn fast in the first 3 miles. But if I could have just like recovered faster towards in the middle. That's what happens when you don't train.
marathon supporting cancer survivors. And second has entered.
It's so hot. I overdressed. Overdressed.
First name, last name, and where you're from. You're special.
Fine as shit.
Hello everyone, it's Sunday. I just had dinner following work, completely stuffed. I had a great half marathon experience today. Not exactly what I wanted, but I still did all right. Before we get into my stats on the race, I want to talk about how I prepared for the marathon. And I'm not talking about training because we know I didn't do any of that. Yesterday I did do a 3-mile warm up at a 6:04 pace just to get the lungs opened up. I haven't ran since the 1st of this month. With cold weather, I'm gonna use it as an excuse. I make excuses not to run when it's not good weather. I don't know what it is. These days, I just don't care to work out unless the weather's nice. Into the nutrition, I want to talk a little bit about what I ate leading up to the half marathon. Yesterday, I ate a total of 4,500 calories. It's not all about the calories themselves, it's what are in your calories. I'm not gonna go through everything that I ate yesterday, but I wanna share a basic principle of everyone that watches my channel on the regular knows that I eat an 80-10-10 diet. 80% of my food comes from carbohydrates, 10% comes from protein, and 10% comes from fat. A lot of the times it's a lot less than 10% fat, but that's why I'm 5% or less body fat. Yesterday I totaled 77% of my calories from carbohydrates, 7% from protein, and 15% from fat. A little bit higher on the fat spectrum. Typically at night, sometimes I snack on cashew butter toast, and so that brought my fat up from a very low amount. I crushed it yesterday. I got in all the fuel I needed for today. The day before that, on Friday, was my rest day. And on my rest day, I ate 3,000 calories, and on that day, I destroyed everything. I ate 80% carbohydrates, 14% protein, and 5%, 6% of fat. Solid day, ideal day. No working out that day, so I ate 3,000 calories without working out. I typically eat 4, but that's what I felt was needed for the day. So what did I eat today? So yesterday I had 4,500 calories. I ran my half marathon this morning. After eating 4,500 calories, I burned 1,400 calories on the run. Today so far, I've consumed 2,500 calories. Then just having ramen, I had 300 grams of ramen noodles. So that put me probably at about, with the corn and the mushrooms and everything in the ramen, it put me at probably about 3,500 calories. I've eaten enough to where I don't really want to eat anymore. I may have some toast tonight, but that's a solid idea of what I'm eating when I'm training and racing. I was super pumped on being able to eat and overfeeding myself right after the run because I went straight to work for 6.5 hours. Now let's get into the run, shall we? My total time today for the marathon, I wanted to do a sub 120, absolutely. That was just my goal. I wanted to run sub 6-minute miles the whole race. Well, last year I did 1:20:28. And I got 8th place overall out of 4,000 people. I did solid. 6:08 a mile. It's a fucking train. This year was a different story. 4,600 racers, sold out half marathon, and I've never seen so many actual fit runners in my life. Now this is only my 5th half marathon, but I ran 4 of those were Shamrock in the last 6 years I lived in Sacramento. And man, the dudes up front, I started out maybe about in the 10th-ish place range on the gun, and then moved my way up into 6th place. And the dudes were hitting it hard. Our first mile was 5 minutes and 30 seconds. 5 minutes and 30 seconds, followed by a 5:40 and then a 5:58. By the 3rd mile, I was feeling it. I had went a little above my threshold. I've done sub 6-minute miles for an hour, but the dudes were hitting it in 5:30. I was just feeling it this morning. I felt really great starting out. I did everything to prepare besides train, and I felt really good. But as the time went on, I got to mile 6. My first 10K, I did really well, 39:08. I averaged 5:58 a mile for the first half of the race. And I was super pumped, but I was really feeling it. My legs were fine, it's just I was feeling it in my heart. My heart rate was pretty high. So I started to slow down on that second half. I was 19th place in the first half of the division of the half marathon. And second place, it took me 3 minutes. Sorry, it was, yeah, second place, I was 33rd place. It took me 42 minutes and 25 seconds for the second 10K. And so overall, I was 24th place. I got 24th today. I did a 1:21:32, which is a minute and 4 seconds slower than last year. But I destroyed it at the beginning, but because I went so slow in the second half, I didn't exceed what I did last year. So not a bad result. A lot of people would have loved to have that result. I'm not bummed. I wish I could have done better, and I know if I would have trained, I would have crushed what I did today. But I didn't, so you can't do anything but change the future. Shout out to the people, Fleet Feet, that throw Shamrock. It was awesome. Thanks for watching, as always. I super appreciate everyone being involved and leaving comments down below and continuing to watch my channel. And until the next time, have a wonderful evening.
And thank you to me, because I am getting bit by fucking mosquitoes. Ah.